Dog days of summer. I don't even know what that expression means. Hey, matey, listen. Yes. Okay, so it's a great day to play out in the backyard with the dogs, and it's an even better day to enjoy some of my favorite summer seasonal beers on the deck. Come with me and I'll tell you all about them. Okay, so the first two beers that I'm bringing out for this video are from the Leinenkugel brewery up in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. They are the Summer Shandy and the Grapefruit Shandy. I love these two beers for the very simple reason that this is basically lemonade and beer, and this is basically grapefruit juice and beer. There is no real need to overanalyze these two beers. On to the next one. The Oberon Ale, it is made by Bell's Brewery, and you can find them out in Michigan. Get this opened up. The Oberon Ale is marketed by Bell's as a summer beer, only being available between March and Labor Day. This beer comes in at 5.8% for the alcohol volume. As with most of the beers that I'm going to bring up today, they are wheat ales. All of them have a decent golden color, so I'm not going to bother pouring them into a glass like in my winter seasonal beer video. In the end, it's a great wheat beer with a subtle spice in the aftertaste. On to the next. Coming from Kansas City, the Boulevard Brewery brings us ZŌN, which is Flemish for sun. Whew. A lot of the beers in this video all have fruity undertones in their taste, but this is the one where you really notice the coriander. Is that someone mowing their lawn? Yes, it is. I knew I would not be able to edit out the birds from the audio, but I didn't think I'd have to deal with a lawnmower. Oh boy, do I like this one. Lost Coast Brewery out of Eureka, California brings us Tangerine Wheat, with the alcohol coming in at 5.5%. Wow. Now, like I said earlier, all of these beers today have fruity undertones, but this one does not try to sneak the citrus past you. It embraces it. It is like drinking a wheat beer on an island. So, suppose someone actually took a tropical island, ground it down, and brewed it. Okay, so that would actually taste like sand, trees, and dead parrots. But the idea that I'm trying to create here is what I think this beer actually tastes like. This video is starting to get difficult. Sierra Nevada Kellerweis, 4.8%, a Bavarian-style wheat beer brewed in Chico, California. Ooh. Kinda, wow, that's almost like, makes me think of bananas. I hesitate to say an aftertaste of banana bread because I don't really feel that's correct, but that is the first thing that comes to my mind. Out of a tap, the Kellerweis dominates over all other wheat beers, in my opinion. Out of a bottle, still very good. I don't want to discredit this. I mean, I don't really know what else to say about it, just that if someone were to ask me for the best example of a wheat beer, this would be the one that I would hand them. Alright, I am going to finish off this afternoon with a Deschutes Fresh Squeezed IPA. This India Pale Ale rounds off at, oh boy, 6.4%. Exactly what I need at the end of this video. Cheers! I can feel that getting into the bloodstream. Now, I'm not so frequent with the India Pale Ales, but many times I find them a little too bitter. This one, though, seems to sit just right. This beer out of Bend, Oregon is not too bitter, and it's got a slight citrus undertone, which, if you can tell from the other beers I've described today, fruity aftertaste is something that I look for in my summer ales. I've got companions. Alright, so here are the 7 beers that I've shared with you this afternoon. If you want to learn a bit more about them, you can find them on the internet by checking out the links in the information below. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I will see you next month on the 15th. Cheers!